the intense fighting. Life is a struggle.
The situation is really difficult. We haven't had bread for a week. There's nothing. Even when we get it, I give it in pieces to my children. My husband and I do not eat. We can go without, but the children can't.
We make a meal last the whole day. So instead of having breakfast, lunch and dinner, we have one meal before sunset because there's nothing. We don't have the financial means. It takes me 3 or 4 hours to get 1 can of beans.
Let me ask you this question. Have you ever thought to yourself that the UN was a relevant entity? Have you ever thought to yourself that the United Nations Security Council was an entity that could really get things done, was an entity that could really meet up with the challenging moment? Because I have been wondering about that. I have really been wondering the purpose of the UN or the Security Council. I have been wondering if it is really democratic as they might want us to believe. And how come an organization put together by so-called democratic countries is anything but democratic? How come? The war in Ukraine, the war in Gaza, the problem in Syria, Yemen, the war America waged in Iraq and Afghanistan. All these wars here and there, the illegal settlement being built by Israel, all these events, the UN said something about it, but was unable to really do anything. There was supposed to be a resolution on a ceasefire in Gaza, and this was called by the UN SG, that's Antonio Guterres. He invoked Article 99. That is one of the most powerful tools in his toolbox that he can use to pressure UN Security Council members to come up with a resolution on the crisis in Gaza. So let's see how that unfolded.
Unprecedented move by the UN Secretary General brought them here.
I fear the consequences could be devastating for the security of the entire region.
Antonio Guterres used his power to push for a UN Security Council vote on a ceasefire in Gaza. He got the vote, but not the result he was hoping for.
Against.
The United States vetoed the draft resolution, calling it rushed and incomplete.
Abstenciones. Abstentions.
Although the United States strongly supports a durable peace in which both Israelis and Palestinians can live in peace and security, we do not support this resolution's call for an unsustainable ceasefire that will only plant the seeds for the next war.
The United Kingdom abstained, saying the draft did not condemn atrocities Hamas committed on October 7th. The final vote tally, 13 for the resolution, 1 against, and 1 abstention.
This is a terrible day for the Security Council. Let me repeat, this is a terrible day for the Security Council. We reject this result and will continue resorting to every legitimate avenue to stop these abhorrent atrocities, including resuming the emergency session of the General Assembly.
It's so funny, right? It's so funny. Isn't democracy supposed to be majority carry the vote? You know, for far too long, right, countries around the world have all said that the United Nations is neither democratic nor fair, and that it has only benefited a few countries. And some countries that wielded a lot of power at the UN has used the UN to propagate whatever they want to do. And that is true. That is really, really true. Because as this crisis continue in Gaza, and as countries around the world, both in the General Assembly and the Security Council, all have made their opinion known that a ceasefire in Gaza would be way more better, US kept on vetoing every single resolution that might have helped in Gaza. They veto it. So what is the point of having almost 200 countries if they cannot do anything? If their membership doesn't really matter? It's crazy. What's the point? What's the point of having an organization of over 200 countries, whereby just 5 countries have so much power to do so many things, and among these 5 countries, if one person said no, then everything stops? What kind of system is that? What kind of system is that? And remember, these 5 countries are all powerful countries. They can all protect themselves. So the problem now lies with smaller countries, unpowerful countries that might depend on other small countries to get their way around. The US, the United Kingdom, France, Russia, and China, these are the 5 permanent members of the Security Council, and they are all powerful nations. They can survive on their own. They can protect themselves. That is why Russia's invasion of Ukraine has just kept on going. And now Israel attacking Gaza has just been like on the free fall. And they have the protection they need from America. I'm not sure we'll be able to get any resolution passed in case China decided to invade Taiwan. I'm not sure we'll be able to get anything passed because China and Russia are going to veto every single resolution that might be put in place to protect Taiwanese people. What is the point of the United Nations? The United Nations was against America invading Iraq, but they went there anyway. They invaded, they killed, and nothing happened to any single one of them. They all went scot-free. All of them went free. Nothing happened to them. So I will ask this question again, my brothers and sisters. What is the relevance of the United Nations? What is the purpose of the United Nations? If we cannot get anything passed, what is really the purpose? Except for some peace deal and peacekeeping mission that they send here and there. Except that, what can they really get passed? Let me know in the comment section below. Because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. Please do not forget to like this video, share these videos, follow this channel because that helps us a lot and we shall forever be grateful to you.